This video is brought to you by Show Your Roll and Studio 540. Hey guys, here with Saulo Ribeiro. Saulo, are you happy to have ADCC in your home country?
I'm very happy, but I'm not happy with this stadium. I think we should be in a way bigger place. 3,000 people doesn't reflect the passion that the sport has in Brazil, especially here in the capital. You know, a lot of people cancel trips because sold out event. I think we don't deserve the poor cousin of Ibirapuera right in the corner over here for 15,000. You know, I think it's lack of settlement for the sport. But you know, we have the tendency to overcome all the things, politician and all the problems, because the sport is beautiful, and that's the strength of the organization, the fighters, and everybody looks really sharp.
Yeah. Your brother is competing this weekend. How important is the ADCC title to your brother?
I think it is. We both won twice. I think it's the continuation of the legacy, putting ourselves as a great competitors. And Abu Dhabi is still the most legit tournament for no gi. And since 1998, you know, when nobody even hear about no gi. So it's like keeping the tradition alive. And there is a lot of special people involved in this project, people since the beginning. And we come here to pay the respect as well. You know, we have a lot of admiration for Tarnoon, for Guy, and for the guys that start this process. And we're there since the beginning. So I think it's very important, especially for the new generation, to understand more and more about grappling. Grappling is the gateway for them to get in contact with Jiu-jitsu. It's simpler to understand for the people that never saw a fight. And I can expect less than Xande be the crown in his hometown, you know, finish a very important year in his career, you know, 34 years old, and be the absolute champion. You know, I think he deserves to really solidify his career and come here every other year and test himself against the best.
You and your brother have both been competing for a long time, for many years. Do you think there's a cap? Is there a point where you're just going to have to say, where Xande's going to say no more?
I think competition is one of the most exciting drugs, but only lasts a day. So you kind of back at home, you kind of feel empty. You feel empty of feelings, of emotions, of the day before, of the whole scenario. I think for the guys that really love and passionate about compete, never ends. I'm gonna be crippled in my wheelchair. I still wanna get physical against somebody my age. You know, I think that is just our nature. You can't change the nature, and our nature is fierce competitors and a strong mind, and we just like to go.
If your brother wins another title this weekend, he'll have 3, you'll have 2. How competitive are you? Will you feel like you'll need to even it up again?
I think I need a super fight. I cannot be more in the division, you know. Guys, when I see the amount of training they do nowadays, when I see Lovato and I see Xande and I see the level of professionalism that become, it's just unreal. And today I run 6 different companies, but like I said, Jiu-Jitsu is my drug, and I would love to match up against Mario, against anybody over here. You know, I think there is some fights through the past years that people want to see. And I think that's a good one, you know, and I would love to get physical for him, and I would love to fight the ADCC because this is my house. We build it.
Speaking of super fights, this is the last question, by the way. Mario Sperry is facing off against Ricardo Laboriel. How do you feel about that matchup?
I feel that it's 2 guys that they came from the same niche, you know. They both Carson Gracies. Each one took a different path of life. They don't compete as much. Mario has the edge because he's been competing previous ADCC. And I hope it don't stay just a stand-up match. You know, I hope they go for and they make it very interesting, because people say, oh, they're older, but the mentality of kill never dies. You know, so no matter how old you are, you gotta go and try to fulfill the essence of ADCC, that is go for the kill. And I think they have a great opportunity. They are in their homeland, and the crowd, 90% Brazilians. I think they gotta respect the crowd, and they gotta go for the kill.
Sperry or Laboriel, which one takes it?
I think Jiu-jitsu. I think that's the best way to put it, because they're two phenomenal guys in the history of Jiu-jitsu. The winner for sure is Jiu-jitsu, and one more time, we prove that when you train in a gi, it's the most complete arsenal of skills. You just take it off, and it's still Jiu-jitsu going to prevail.
Wise words. Thank you, Saulo.
Thanks, my brother. Appreciate it.
Watch the 2015 ADCC World Championships live pay-per-view broadcast August 29th and 30th exclusively at BudoVideos.com/ADCC 2015.